Howdy, this is the one and only storyteller coming back from you from being a painter for a little while. Just wanted to kind of show you what happened here. I ran out of clear, which I'm kind of glad, because some of this is going to have to be wet sanded and then painted again. So I'm kind of glad I ran out of clear. Didn't run out of clear on the fenders here, as you can tell. You can tell all that looks good. So we got them cut in. That's the main thing. We got all this cut in. You know, it's all cut in, ready to go. Now these fenders can be bolted to the truck. That was the main thing of accomplishment today, was to get it to the point that the fenders could be bolted to the trucks, and that's what we did. So I'm real pleased about that. As you can tell, you have to understand this was all done with a spray can. Yep, that's what I said. It was all done with a spray can. As you can tell, would I do it again with a spray can? Probably not, but it was easy, and I did not have to. I didn't have to break out all the major guns. You know, when you do that, then you have to. When you do that, you have to break them all down. And man, that takes forever. I mean, that's just horrible work, having to spend an hour and a half, 2 hours cleaning a spray gun. So I didn't want to do that. So give you a rundown. This is what I used for the base coat. It is it'll focus here. Dark mean blue metallic. That's what I used. I used 4 cans of that. Now grant that, yeah, it was probably more expensive, but it's kind of quicker too. I live in a neighborhood. I can't be spraying a lot of fumes around in the neighborhood. So there's one thing that I had to consider too, is I can't be putting a lot of fumes in the air, a lot of people's vehicles. You know, I wind up getting dust all over them, and wind up having to pay to get something buffed or something clean. So that's kind of one reason why I went by the spray can. Now, here's what I used for that. Yeah, there goes the compressor. That always happens. The compressor's a little louder. It's a bit louder than the rooster, so we're going to have to give it a minute to stop. And I'll show you what type of clear I used to accomplish. Now, I did run out of clear, and I will have to go tomorrow and get another bottle of clear, probably 2 bottles actually. Just on the outer edge here was the only thing that really got a lot of clear. So we'll just give this thing a minute to cut off, and then we'll continue. Usually don't run that long, but considering I'm videoing, it's probably going to run for a very long time. Well, there we go. So here's what I used for the clear. It's Spray Max 2K Clear Glamour 3680061. Got a little thing at the bottom. You had to activate it. Take a little plunger and push in on it to activate it. It worked really well. I wouldn't do it again. This little can right here Cost $20 or $22. I won't do that again. But I did do it once, so hey, that's all that counts, isn't it? You don't have to jump out of a plane twice in order to prove that you wasn't chicken. So anyway, that's where I'm at today. I'm just watching things dry right now, and I'll let it hang out here today for the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm using my lawnmowers. The wife has a lawn cutting service, and I use their lawnmowers or lawnmower handles to hang my parts off of. So hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Got the job done. So, you know, it is what it is. You got the job done. That's the main thing. There's the engine. Yeah, that rooster just will not let up, will he? What I can see is today, the cat, as you can tell, I wiped that down. That cat is gonna have to go. I don't know whose cat that is, but I can't have that cat. I can't have that cat running all over the place. So, you know, I understand he needs a home. I understand the truck looks like a home, but it ain't a home. It's my truck. So we'll have to get with a neighbor, or we'll have to get with a cat. We'll have to get with somebody for them to keep their cat at home. So you know, but I'm gonna get off here. I just want to give you a second video, kind of show you what was done, what it looked like. So, but we'll I guess next video will be of putting the fenders on. That's after I get the doors. I need to get the doors a little bit closer in adjustment, because these bolts right here are extremely hard to get to once the fender goes on. So what we do is we'll fit the door to the cab, and then we'll fit the fender to the door. That's the only way it can be. So, but yeah, we're looking good now. That fender goes on tomorrow. You're gonna hear me dance from wherever you're at. So I put the inner liner in tomorrow, fender on, both fenders on. I'll have to cut the hood in first thing in the morning, or put the clear on first thing in the morning, so it'll be Tuesday before I can get the hood on there. But we will get the hood on there. Guarantee that. Once the hood goes on, it's all downhill then. It's like a bobsled. We've been running for a long time trying to get that push. Trying to get accelerated and get that push. Well, we're just before jumping in the bobsled. When that hood goes on, we're downhill from then on. I have every part, I have every piece, except for those coming from LMC. The only other parts I don't have is the shell and the grill and the two headlight covers, and the front bumper, which will be ordered soon as the hood goes on. So, but the main thing is, once the hood goes on, once I get the glass in, then this will be moved over to the other side. I'll put the tent back up, which I'll have a video on how to put the tent up and how I have attached it. The last tent went almost a year, so that's pretty good for a $90 tent. You have a place to work under and in the dry for a whole year for 90 bucks. So I'll have a video on how to get that thing to get it put up. So yeah, we're looking good. I can't wait. We are smoking it right now, boys. We're fixing to sit down and take it easy. So appreciate you stopping by today. Appreciate you staying this long. Subscribe, or hope you subscribe. Leave a comment. If you leave a negative comment, just please leave a positive comment last, like have a nice day. Write a paragraph of negativity if you want to, but just make sure the last thing says was, you know, have a nice day, you know, anything of that nature. So ring the bell, of course, tell your friends, I hope, and maybe we'll see each other one day. Thanks.